this number model. 15 minus what number equals 7? What could my number story be? I'm going to give you 5 seconds to think in your head about a number story that would match this number model that we would be able to write down as a story. Who can give me a number story? Give me a number story, my friend.
15 minus 8.
Okay, give me a story. Not the answer. I'm looking for a story. Give me a story, my friend.
Jane picked up 15 acorns.
Okay. So we got a good beginning. Someone want to add on?
That's all.
Jane picked up 15 acorns. That's okay. That's now you would try again.
She dropped 8 acorns.
Okay, careful. She dropped.
7.
She dropped. I love this. I'm gonna write this.
Oh, she dropped some.
There we go. She dropped some.
And ended up with.
Wait 1 second.
And ended up with 7.
Some. Period. And last part of that.
And then it equaled.
No. One more section before that.
And then
She only has 7 left.
How many did she drop? 7. No.
How many
8.
did
equals 7.
she drop? Question mark, because it's a question, right? So let's think about, if we were to solve this, we'd be looking for the
Question.
Do we have a question here?
Yes.
Yes. It's how many did she drop? Right? That's this number. And I like how someone said, wait, how many? And he almost gave me the answer, and they said, someone said, oh, no. Did she drop? Okay? The next part is that we have to see. Jane picked up 15 acorns. Is that important?
Yes.
What's important there?
15. Picked up 15.
Picked up 15 acorns. She dropped some. What's important there?
She dropped some.
Dropped some. We don't even need to know she. She dropped some. What's important in the next sentence? She only has 7 left.
She only has 7 left.
Only has 7 left. And then we have our question. Do we have enough? When you're writing these stories, you have to think in your head, do we have enough information to write a number sentence?
Yes.
What's my number sentence going to be?
15. Take away.
Question mark. Equals 7. Okay. Because this is going to be how many did she drop? Right. Answer?
8.
8. How did you figure that out, my friend?
I used the total box.
Ah, so you want to come up and draw it?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Right here in this great blank place. I love that she's thinking this way. That's okay. You make the boxes. T-O-T-A-L. Right on the tip. Oops, you hit the button. T-A-L. Okay, and this would be part. You can put a P if you want, just a P.
Oh, she could just look like
P, right? Okay, so she did this. So what did you put in your boxes?
I put the 15.
Oh, careful. Where would that 15 go, really? In the total, right? Right, go ahead. 15. And then, what did you put here for a part? 7. And then, oh, careful. What? Fix that. Yeah. And then what's here? And then at the base. Beautiful. I love that she thought about it this way. Did you use different boxes, my friend?
I did start, change.
Okay. So I'm going to draw right here. He did start, change, end, right? So what did you start with, my friend? Here, come fill it out. I'm going to change our ink color so we can see it. You started with You didn't start with 7. 15. And then you change to, we don't really know, right? Yeah, that question mark. And then it ended up with 7. Nice. Nice. And now we know that this is 8 right here, right? Because we figured it out. Yeah. Anyone use anything different? What box?
I did the one that the quantity. Yeah, the quantity.
Okay, so we've got quantity difference. Use a Q for right now. Don't hit that button. Q. Q, you draw your line way across. And the line here first, and then just do a D. So she got quantity difference. What did you put in the boxes?
I put in.
Yeah. And then you put in. You can put the question in there, sure. Is the difference between these two numbers, though? Where would this go? Is this the difference between these two numbers? It can be. We could also flip it around, couldn't we? Yeah. So we could put the 7 there and put the 8 there for a difference. And anytime we're looking for a difference, we're always subtracting. Okay, so we put 7 here, and we know that the other quantity we had to figure out by subtracting, which is 8. Perfect. Okay, lots of different ways to make this happen, right? So that's what your job is to play with these boxes. I'm very impressed with how some of you are using these, more than I've seen in past years. So nice job. Okay, so today you're going to have solving 2-step number stories, okay? And so we're going to look, and these are in your journals. It says write a number model or number models. Use question marks to show the number you need to find to help. You may draw either one of these boxes. We just did them, right? And it says, on Monday, Annabelle had 9 shells. On Tuesday, she found 12 more. On Wednesday, she gave 4 to her aunt. How many shells does Annabelle have now? Now, this is different because there's a multitude of things we have to do here. It says, on Monday, she had 9 shells. On Tuesday, she found 12 more. On Wednesday, she gave 4 to her aunt. That's why they're 2 steps. So let's do this one together so that you understand. All down?
I'm trying to leave this photo.
Let's do this one together. We always look for the question. So if we look here, what's my question? What's the question?
How many shells does Annabelle have now?
How many shells does Annabelle have now? Let's now go back and read what's going to help us solve this problem. On Monday, Annabelle found 9 shells. What's important there? Cam? What's important there?
How many does Annabelle have now?
What's important there?
On Monday, Annabelle had 9 shells.
Okay, what's important there?
How many shells does she have left?
No. What's important there?
On Monday, Annabelle had 9 shells.
What's important there?
I don't know.
Listen to what she's saying. Pay attention.
On
Tell him.
Monday, Annabelle had 9 shells.
What's important there?
On Monday, Annabelle had 9 shells.
All right. Annabelle had 9 shells. Important. Next one. On Tuesday, she found 12 more. What's important there? What's important there?
Me?
Yep.
What's important there? She found 12 more.
She found 12 more. On Wednesday, she gave 4 to her aunt. What's important there?
She gave 4 to her.
Gave 4 to her aunt. Okay, so we're going to have to figure out 2 different things. First, we're going to have to figure out what?
Subtract.
How many she has right now. So, let's think about that. What 2 numbers am I going to use to figure out how many she has? The 9, the 12, or the 4? What 2 numbers?
The 9.
The 9 and the 12. And I'm going to have to add those up because that will tell me how many she has. So that's a part-part total, right? We can use one of the part-part totals here. Okay, so 9 plus 12 is? 21. Okay, so we have 21. Now what's going to happen to the 21 in the number that's left? What's going to happen to the 21 in the number that's left? What am I going to do with those two numbers? You try? What's going to happen to the 21 and the 4? What am I going to do with those two numbers?
Add it up.
Careful. She gave 4 away. So what am I going to do?
Take away.
So now I'm going to say 21 minus 4 equals what? 21 minus 4.
23.
Careful. You've got too many.
Wait. 19.
Careful.
17.
17, thank you. Okay. We take 1 away, and then we say 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we've got 7 left, right? 17. Okay, so now we know she has 7 left, 17 left. So we have to do one step, then we have to do the other step. Self-check to be able to find this out. These are harder, and you have never done this before in this math program. I'm impressed that they're doing this now. I love that they're doing this now because the word problems are hard. Okay, so be thinking about the steps we took to make you figure we have our S tabs. Okay, you also have this page, the same thing. Okay, and then you have a try this. I'd like you to try this. If you're struggling, where do you meet me? At the
Conference table.
And then we have math boxes. Draw a bar graph with this data. Okay, they have Jamar earned 3 stickers on Monday, 2 on Tuesday, and 4 on Wednesday. So use this to figure out your bar graph. Luis made a blue, Luis rode his bike, it's hard sometimes, it's blurry here, 20 minutes on Monday and 25 on Tuesday. How many minutes did he ride in all? Part total, easy peasy, right? Write a number with 5 in the ones place, 3 in the hundreds place, and 7 in the tens place. What's the answer? Write the number that is 10 more than each of these numbers. Dale has 35 fish in his fish tank. He gave 20 fish away. How many fish did he have left? Number model and the answer. If you leave one of these blank, it's wrong, okay? You've been doing that sometimes lazily on the test. Ron's string, okay, yeah, thank you. I'm probably not going to read it. Is 45 inches long. Luke's string is 30 inches long. How much longer is Ron's string than Luke's string? Number model, okay? All things that we've practiced before. So you have 6.5 to do in your notebook. There's a lot of pages, so I'm going to give you a little bit more time than I normally would. We are doing writing today. We have a flat stanley that we're going to use for our writing lesson I'm excited about, so we're going to be cranking today. Okay? I made a new pic collage for our directions for math. So today the way it will work is that you will finish up the iPad project that we have with Feltboard. Tomorrow I will introduce a new one with Telegami. You will do fact practice fluency, okay, and with Prodigy, and then you will do math journals. You can do any of those in any order you want. However, I will tell you, you may not touch a piece of technology if you have not completed your journal from yesterday or today. So get going today.
We can do it.
Put the iPads back, and let's go.